Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another motherfucking review, man. Yo, check this out, man. God damn. It's like I just I don't even be having the words sometimes. Like my understanding of shit just I don't know if I'm just like dumb or like just a too simple type nigga, like, or maybe I just don't like care about shit too much, or I don't know. I just can't figure out what the fuck is going on and why. Why? Anyway, man. Yo, so we got Boosie, right? We got a little Boosie, man. And a couple days ago, man, he went on the Breakfast Club to explain his IG, right? When he went at Lil Nas X, his yeah, do y'all I'm gonna play a little bit of it just so y'all remember. So y'all, in case you see Lil Boosie on Breakfast Club, you're like, what the fuck? What is all this gay talk? I don't understand. What is Lil Nas X? If you've been under a rock, you wasn't following the baby and his, I don't know what the fuck that was, but you know, people like Boosie and Ti came to the baby's aid, right? Two people who I personally right now wouldn't want sticking up for me, like some support I don't need out in the public. Like some niggas just, you know, Ti still wrapped up in some nasty shit. Him and his wife, they're just nasty. You know, no, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Don't help me. You know, Boosie, he does. Let's just watch it.
Everybody not with that shit, you know.
I hate when they buffer.
This motherfucker said he won't perform naked for charity. We're gonna suck a dick on live, nigga. Just fuck the ass all other gay rappers on live, nigga.
And you know what? Boosie love. I don't know why Boosie's obsession with put your pussy lips on live for Tinder. Like everything got to be on live for Boosie. Dick sucking, ass fucking. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Boosie in live.
You a dick. Nigga, you wanna turn out like you wanna get naked in front of kids, nigga? Go suck a dick on live, nigga. Trying to fuck with the baby on that, nigga.
And I don't know the science. Like he like nigga want to perform for charity naked on live. I mean, you want to perform for charity naked at a show in front of the kids. Fuck that. Don't do that. Right? Boosie don't want him to do that. He's clearly upset. Boosie prefer him to suck a dick and fuck a dude on live, which I don't know if that could be worse, Boosie, and on a platform that is easily accessible by children. I mean, it's just okay. Well,
Look, I ain't the baby. Everybody ain't with that gay ass shit in the world, bro. You know, everybody don't want their son fucked in the ass, bro. Everybody don't want their son sucking another nigga dick, bro.
and his gay anger seems to only be centered around like men. But anyway, all right, I'm not gonna play all this, man. I know it might be triggering for some, but you know, look, check this out. I just wanted to give some context as to why he's on the Breakfast Club. So I didn't do this video when it first came out because I'm just like, look, it was just more repetitive shit, and without the why, like I don't even want to talk about it. Like it's like I be just not knowing why. So it's like I hate to get into these niggas' brains. Like I don't even want to attempt to do that shit. Like it's crazy. So I waited. I saw the Breakfast Club. He did about an hour interview with Charlamagne and them. Full attention, right? I'm not gonna show none of them clips because you know Breakfast Club and them be on that bullshit. I don't need none of my stuff taken down, whatever. But so Boosie finally comes to explain the why, right? So I'm just gonna give you something real quick, some things that just you know I was like, okay, he's got reasons. Let's hear him out. Like let's hear his reasoning. All the while, the Breakfast Club is trying to help him. They trying to clean him up because apparently he's like banned for life from Instagram. I mean, no shit. So they doing a lot. They really trying to help him just either clarify himself, like clean it up, like maybe you just didn't really mean it in this way. But they didn't know the monster that they was up against in Boosie. This nigga was unsalvageable. And this is the reason why. So they said, one of my favorite questions is, Charlamagne's like, why? I guess the gay community just wants to know, like, why are you in their business? And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck do you care? That's only my ever question is, why do you care? Why? Who does that affect? And Boosie comes with his answer. He goes, hey, I'm just such a real nigga, and I'm not going to bite my tongue. If I feel it, I'm going to say it to the world. And I said, okay, that's a reason. It's fucking stupid, but you know. Then they go so far as to ask him, like, okay, well, you was mad at Nas X for wanting to perform naked for charity. What's this with the kids? Well, you know, Boosie feels like there's an agenda that you're gonna that I don't know that he doesn't. Okay, so there's two agendas, right? One seems to be neglected, and the other one seems to be promoted. So the one Boosie is the agenda is apparently he thinks like if you put gay people on TV, right, and if you show them and they kissing, they doing all this on TV, that's damaging for the children, right? Because then I guess, I don't know, they grow up being gay. I think that's his science. Don't quote me. He ain't say that, but I don't know. He don't want them to see it out of fear of something. So I'm assuming it's them turning gay. Well, okay. Reminds me of Rex from like Sex Drive.
Thinks you're gay.
What?
You're breaking the old man's heart.
But I'm not. I tell him I'm not.
Ian, you're 18 and you've never had a girlfriend. That's how people wind up getting gay, you know?
I don't think that's really how it happens.
Is that not how it happens? Tell me how it happens, expert. Fucking cock expert. You cockspert. Hey, what do you like?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like he got that same ideology. But okay, but then there's another agenda, right? The one that I think when you see a lot of homosexuality on TV or a lot of gay representation, more than it ever was, I think it's because they're trying to normalize it so that maybe the gay community don't get attacked. It just seems like normal. Like who gives a shit, right? I mean, me as a father of a 14-year-old boy and a 5-year-old little girl, I'm not concerned about their sexual orientation, right? They got, I mean, that's not important. I'm just trying to raise good people. People that will not get murdered in the city of Chicago, like won't get murdered by police. They sexual orientation just ain't at the top of my priority list. But I could be crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a shitty parent. I don't know. But anyway, so Boosie feels also, right? I'm just hitting all his key points, right, that I found very interesting. They said, well, Boosie, when you said you want to whoop Lil Nas X ass and do all this, that feels like you promoting violence to gays. And he's like, oh, I don't promote no violence to gays. I don't want no gay people to be attacked. I don't hate gays. We like, okay. I just want to whoop his ass for being gay on stage. You get me? Because Boosie has been, Boosie has been saying this point 100 times. He's like, I don't know what it is. It's the social media gays. He thinks there's two types of gays, right? You got the social media gays, and then you got the real gays in real life, right? He says, I don't know. All these people that's saying, oh, all this, and they hate me and all this, it's a lot of social media. It might be a bot saying this, because when I meet gay people in real life, we cool. You know, I don't have no problems with them. And then he goes to say, I just don't want them, you know, represented all over TV and all. So it's like, it's like Boosie's idea is like, look, it's cool for you to be gay. I don't give a shit. Just don't put it anywhere on television. I just don't want my kids to see it, right? So that means that you see this argument a lot, and you know, I don't know, whatever. I don't have any opinion on that, nor will I judge anybody that has that opinion. Yeah, I mean, you do what you do, but he doesn't feel like he feels like, you know, but it's just like anything else. You got keyboard warriors. Y'all know niggas in the comments. I get them sometimes in my YouTube comments. Real tough guys. People that really hate you for whatever reason. And when you meet them, or if you ever meet them, I bet they're pretty nice. And they're not gonna come at you with that same energy, because it's a lot easier to do this than it is to look a man square in his face and talk that shit. So Boosie, I don't. And he has a lot of apparently he has a lot of gay fans. They even had chick on there, Flame Monroe. I don't know if she's transgender. I don't know what the situation is, but I don't know how she identifies. But a man that is a woman, so she's up there and she was sharing her support for Boosie. She just wanted to let him know, like, hey, I love you, but trying to hit him with some facts, like, because they asked Boosie, like, how do you think kids end up? Do you think kids are born gay? And Boosie was quick to say, I don't know what happens. I don't know. But I just know as a parent, I could fight for them not to be gay. And I said, oh, okay, so this is his thing. Boosie's whole thing is, you not going to tell him what to do. He going to parent how he sees fit, right? And that seems to be his argument, and that's the hill he's going to die on. Because he's saying we're giving the kids too much control and this, that, and the other. Now, I don't live in Boosie's house. I don't know how he raises his kids. He has them around a lot. He's probably a pretty good father, and there's different parenting techniques, like when you're a parent, you can't speak on how another person raises their kids. You could definitely, judge from a distance, like, I wouldn't do that. I might not go as far as to, get my son a prostitute to ensure because people come back to him giving his 13 year old son a prostitute. Want to do that, wanting him to be with a woman, because it's like this, I don't know what this fear of Boosie's is, right? And he talks about his time in prison and all this, and it just gives me a vibe personally, and I don't want to put this on Boosie, but I feel like something bad happened to Boosie. Like, he just really is passionate about this, right? This whole gay man thing, because Charlamagne asked him, well, how do you feel about naked women being on stage and performing? Boosie said, oh, don't come at the strippers now. I need my stripper money. And it's like, oh, okay. He wants to protect one fan base, but now he has to understand this. And it just comes off as Boosie being hypocritical, which is fine. I'm a hypocrite. So Boosie, there's a lot of people that's a hypocrite. It's just coming at peace with it. So Boosie is saying he is uncancelable, unblackballish, right? And this is my main point. I say all this you could go watch this interview yourself. Boosie is dangerous in a way that, when I say dangerous, I don't mean like, no shit like that, but he's a man who's fine with getting a certain amount of money. He says he has his cult fan base. He has the people that's going to ride for him, and he's got these deals where people can't back out of, right? He's got 50-50 deals with noodles and chips. Now, he might not ever touch the type of money DaBaby was touching or could have touched. He's Boosie. I mean, he does Boosie Bash. He's never going to be on your giant festivals getting the big bag. But Boosie said, hey, I'm going to throw my own bashes. I'm going to get my own people. I'm going to do it myself. He is fine making his own money, right? He has protected himself in a way where he said, I can say whatever the fuck I want and nobody can hurt me, because I'm making this type of money. And this is what you're seeing a lot more of. Like, when a man is comfortable like that, because see, DaBaby was begged to apologize because he was like superstar status. Like, when you're appealing to like large numbers of people, right, to the world, you're trying to do world tours and all this shit, and you want to be on Sprite commercials and touching real Drake-ish, Kanye, you name them. You know who the superstars is. That big bag, that little baby bag that's coming, little baby, the Waynes of the world. It's a certain tier of money because you appeal to such a broad of just people, right? But if you don't give a fuck about none of that money, if you don't give a fuck about none of that, you cool with just right here, I'm just going to do my own little bash. I'm going to just make my songs independent. I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I sell my own CDs. I make this amount of money. I do my own streaming. Boom. Right? The dangerous part is Boosie, I fear for him because he's banned from IG, right? And then he's been complaining about Mark Zuckerberg, right? He wanted him to, he was like, you fucking with my money, man. That's how people can find me and know my shows and know when Boosie Bash is and all this. See, what's gonna happen is these popular social media places is gonna get rid of you. So it's gonna make it a little bit harder. Sure, you could go direct to fans. There's several things you could do, but it's gonna make your life difficult, right? And then I fear that not only the social media, but maybe these people in the industry or these little deals he's got with the streaming services, because you gotta stream your music. What if like Tidal says, hey, we will not promote, like, we know music did this back in the 90s, that's fine, but we're growing, so we're not gonna destroy this, but we're not gonna allow these type of individuals in, or Apple Music, or what if they just all decided we're not gonna do it going forward, and Boosie is no longer on your main streaming platforms, just making life more hard, like just more difficult. But he's willing to take this fight and he's willing to go down with the ship. How do I feel about it? I feel like it's unnecessary, but because they asked him several times, like, why, Boosie? Why? Like, why do you have to say anything about any of this? This has nothing to do with you. And Boosie's just, he says that he got all these rappers coming to him, they gaslighting him. And he says, I'm not going to say their name, right? But all these fucking rappers is talking about you doing the right thing. You're holding it down for the straight community. I just, as a straight man, as a heterosexual man, I just don't feel attacked. I don't feel like I'm losing anything. I don't feel like I'm gaining anything. I don't know. I mean, but that's me personally. I just, I don't feel in danger of the gay community. I'm more concerned about the government and the police right now. Like, and I feel like I just don't know. Like, I just have bigger issues at play. I don't know. And I wonder if because this ain't his first time, like the Mike Tyson interview. I just can't shake this feeling, man, that something bad happened to Boosie. I don't know if it was a kid in prison. It's just something that just really shaking his core, and he just, but he is a down south dude. You know, a lot of Jamaicans, they culture, they don't fuck with gay people at all. That's their culture. Like, that's how it is, right? And the down south don't look too highly on it, but it happens. But Boosie, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, man, go check out that Breakfast Club. Tell me what you think. Am I like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just, keep it respectful too, please. I can't control y'all. I don't delete y'all comments. I'm a real one. I don't say what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? But look, just be cool, man. You can get your point across without getting crazy. Anyway, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, right? Y'all be cool out there, man. Yeah. Peace.